You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey, happy NCBD. What's going on, everybody? Quick shout out. I saw Alberto in here. Let me see who else. I don't want to miss anybody. Hold on. So we got Alberto, Make 2. I got to scroll up. Sorry, guys. Make 2. Let's see. Easy Go Lucky, Bar Lord. What's up, bud? Corey, Mr. Note, Dwayne. What's up, bud? Marcus, as always. Commander in Beef, nice to see you here, bud. Kenneth, CJ, Lyle. Let me see. I don't think I missed anyone. Anyway, so kind of a weird week on a personal level, everything else, but a couple of quick announcements. So for those of you that watch, Leonard, what's up? For those of you that watch the original art show with Nick on Fridays, we will still be having the show, but there will be no selling on Friday. So I'm not sure how many people know, but John Caste suddenly passed away on Monday. Nick was good friends with him and obviously an incredible creator. So it is another talent loss for the industry. But Friday's show will be a remembrance, a celebration of John Caste's life. So tune in, join us. I have no doubt Nick has some stories that he'll share with everyone. But it was sudden. I don't know the details. I'm sure Nick knows far more than I do, but definitely tune in for a show to really just kind of a remembrance, a memorial, if you will, for the comic book community. So that was a tragic loss. Felt like in the last couple of years, we've lost a lot of great creators. But definitely tune in. I also want to make mention, obviously today is September 11th. It's been 23 years, I think, since the World Trade Center went down and everything else. Certainly a tragic day, most people, and I think not to insult anybody in the group, but everybody's more or less the same age as I am. To this day, I remember what I was doing when I found out. I was actually driving to work. My daughter was 1 year old. I remember she is 24 this year. And my then wife, my now ex-wife, gave me a call. And when she told me, I was convinced she meant like, a small plane, a Cessna. Oh, sorry, Alberto. I didn't mean to insult anybody. She said a plane hit the World Trade Center. I thought she meant Cessna, a small plane. And when I got to work, obviously we all heard about it. We turned on TV at work and we were mesmerized. Obviously no further work happened that day. But to this day, I remember it. It's I want to make sure that we do remember it. I mean, we're quickly getting to generation. My daughter certainly knows what happened on 9/11, but she has no real memory of it because she was a year old. So those of us, I guess that was the John F. Kennedy assassination, any other kind of big event. Hey, Adrian. So definitely markets back then, I worked for what was then known as Golden Sports, which has since become Golden Auctions. But it was a crazy day. I couldn't quite wrap my mind around it when it was explained until I went back and watched news on TV. I remember calling my cousin who worked at the time at Sloan Kettering in New York. And I remember her telling me the story of having to evacuate on foot. And she, at the time, lived in the Bronx and had to walk across Brooklyn Bridge to find some way back to her apartment, where her husband and her young son at the time was waiting for them, for her. So that was a scary day for the entire country, but certainly for those NYPD and NYFD. Certainly all lives lost in the towers, the planes, but a very tragic day. Certainly burned it, I think, in everyone's memory. So our thoughts go out to families that lost someone, anybody that was affected beyond the entire country being affected. So on that note, let's get on with it. So Matt Carper, let me read. Wow, that's scary, Matt. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I think that for all of us, there was some moment. And yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, Lyle, everything was shut down. Paige, Turning Monkey, what's up? It was certainly a day that changed our lives. I mean, prior to 9/11, I remember I could show up to like 40 minutes before a flight took off, fly through security back in the days of the garment bag, and how we traveled. Everything that we did in life changed that day. Beyond obviously all the people that lost their lives, and those that lost their lives, years later because of the asbestos, the dust, whatever, being one of the first responders to that scene, which was horrific in nature. I certainly had a few friends that were involved as first responders. I consider myself very lucky. I do live in the Northeast. I have lived there most of my life. I am a 2-hour drive from New York. So I am thankful that I didn't lose anybody close to me, but a lot of people did. So I have to say it's a day that certainly none of us will ever forget. Yeah, I remember that too, Lyle. Yeah, we never needed a passport to go to and from Canada. All you needed was ID. We kind of had that open situation going on. So my thoughts, my prayers out to those that were directly affected, lost family members. Tragic day that was. All right, so today we've got. All right, so I did this on Monday, and I brought 5 of these books on, and we sold 4. So I'm assuming that everyone in the groups likes it. So we picked up some collections, and we will be selling them every show. And they are a little different than the back issues we were doing before, which tend to be more low end, kind of fillers in your collection, if you will. These are some keys, some really nice ones. So we will start working through that collection over the next several weeks. Alberto, it has not come in yet, but thank you for saying that, because you remind me of something else I want to say. There seems to be heavy interest in the metal Mannix cover that should be here any day now. Corey, no, not yet. Not yet. Should be here any day. If you would like a copy, this is something you can pre-order, and I strongly suggest you do. So to explain how it works here, whenever a new Dynamite issue comes in, it hits this building, our main warehouse first. But because we have limited space in this warehouse, we have about a week. Then everything gets shrink wrapped and palletized and moved to a satellite warehouse in Pennsylvania. At that point, it costs us money to pull anything. So if you are interested, I know a bunch of you are. Alberto, certainly. I think Marcus was interested in one as well. The best thing to do is fill out the submission form. You can pre-order that. I will take the orders. Then I know how many specifically I need to pull. And then this way, nobody gets locked out. Because after a week, like the new books we have this week, by next week, probably middle to late, it's going to get palletized, shrink wrapped, and shipped out of the building. And I no longer have quick access. You literally have to move a couple hundred to 1,000 copies for the cost of us getting it out to make sense. All right. So
Marcus, there's usually between 50 and 100 medals printed. If you're asking how many that you can get, I mean, as many as are possible. However, I believe what we would probably do is if you want more than one, we'd probably fill one of each for every person that wants at least one, and then do doubles.
Yeah, but again, I believe that we should have enough. If everybody sends in a pre-order, let us know what it is you're looking for.
Okay? Matt, that's amazing. Now you need the 4th appearance of Hal Jordan. What is the fourth appearance of Hal Jordan, Matt? The fourth appearance. 22, 23, 24. Fourth appearance is Brave and the Bold 28. You got to get Brave and the Bold 28 for the fourth appearance. It sucks, right. I know, but there's your fourth Hal Jordan appearance.
All right, let's get started. So the giveaway, let's make it JD, hashtag EXP NCBD, all lowercase. There we go. He's ahead of me. Look at that. All right, so the giveaway of the night is Invincible Iron Man #1. Okay, now you said this was a.
This is it's a Hastings variant, so it's not an open order cover. It was a variant cover. It was an exclusive variant when it came out. It's got Deadpool and Iron Man on it. Yeah.
All right, there you go. So make sure you put that in the hashtag. You'll need to put it in once. We will do the drawing towards the end. All right, so let's get started. As always, we have Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, cover price of $3.99 or higher, so retail value of $40. And as always, as a thank you to the group, we got it for $5. Then we have the Lewis. What's going on? Who else entered? Johnny. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. All right, then we got the Dynamic Forces grab bag 10-pack. 10 random titles, Indie, Marvel, DC, $1 comic. We have that for $10. Then we have the DF grab bag 15-pack. Same deal, Indie, Marvel, DC, $1 comic, and we have that for $15. Then we've got the X-Men random 20-pack grab bag. 20 random X-Men titles from the 1990s with a chance of 1980s or 2000s. Books are 9.0 or better, and we've got that $1 comic at $20.
Matt, if you paid $200 for a Showcase 23, you did amazing.
All right, then the best deal, as always, of the night, grab bag combo. So you would pick up all 4 of the grab bags, 10-pack reader set, DF 10-pack, DF 15-pack, X-Men random 20-pack. And if you pick up all 4, we'll do it for you for $25. Hey, Lorena. What's going on? All right, so this has been real popular, keeping Alex busy. The Dynamic Forces Mystery Box, 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 Sign, 1 exclusive, 10 random back issues, retail value guaranteed of $200. We got it for $100, but you know what? I've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to do it again for all viewers out there. I'm going to make it $85 tonight. So for $85, you get 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 Sign, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. All right, all for the price of $85. All right, so first sketch cover of the night, Green Lantern, Green Arrow number 87 with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $129.99. We've got it for $75. All right. So then next up, we've got the
I can't recall the last time we ever had a Martian Manhunter cover. Can you?
Yeah, kind of can.
Sketch cover.
Yeah, I think Del Beato and Mariano did one before.
Although being that guy, theoretically, any cover could be a Martian Manhunter sketch cover because he's a shapeshifter.
Oh, Matt, you got a Subaru WRX, man. Yeah, that surface probably isn't cheap. All right. Then we've got the Gotham War Battle Lines with Batman Catwoman cover sketch by Kirstine Danica Lim. Suggested retail of $129.99. And we've got it for $75. All right.
That's a great cover. Wow, she's
something else, isn't she?
That's very nice.
All right, so then next up, we got Bucky Barnes, The Winter Soldier, with Bucky cover sketch by Tony Scott. Suggested retail of $129.99. We've got this one for $75 tonight.
Is that Bucky or is that Mystique? Or is that the Martian Manhunter?
What are you talking about? All right. So then we've got Venom #1 with Venom cover sketch by Tracy Medina. Suggested retail of $129.99. And we've got it for $75. All right. And another new artist I'm liking a lot. Superior Spider-Man #1 with Spidey cover sketch by Will Torres. It's just a retail of $129.99. And we've got it for $75 today.
Marcus says that's Morph. That's funny, Marcus. So I want to point out, Spider-Man looks great, but what's really stand out on this is the webs. Like look at the webs. Like Todd always hated drawing the webs, but like look at the detail on the actual webs.
Hey, Steve Vendetta, what's going on, bud? All right, so then we've got Absolute Power #1 with Failsafe cover sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $149.99. We've got it for $85.
It's a cool cover.
All right, so
Ken Hazer.
Next up, we've got Green Lantern Corps #45, signed in silver by Pete Tomasi. Suggested retail of $69.99.
I haven't seen that one before. That's a Blackest Night issue. That's a really cool cover.
And we've got it for $30.
The black cover makes the colors really pop with the lantern rings.
All right, so then we've got Amazing Spider-Man #50, signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson. Suggested retail of $79.99. And we've got it for $35. Never too old. What's going on, man? All right. So then we have Batman #97, Joker War, signed by James Tynion IV. It's just a retail of $69.99. And we've got it for $35 tonight.
Crazy cover. Apparently, Daniel does not like words on covers. She said Monkey doesn't like words on covers. Well, guess
It
what?
happens.
That means I can't read the cover to him.
God bless little things, man. That's all I
Right?
got to say. All right. So then, all right. So then we have Dark Avengers #7, signed by Matt Fraction.
This one's cool.
It's just a retail of $29.99. And we have this one for $20. All right. Let's go back and I'll tell you what. All right, let's go back and do a Rex cap. The part that you guys love. All right, here we go. So the DF mystery box, 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, 10 random back issues. Retail value guaranteed of $200. We had it 100. I lowered that to 85.
If you bought a mystery box in the past 2.5 weeks, don't worry, it is coming. Yeah, I had to build 6 mystery boxes recently. They are all coming. Don't worry, and you guys hopefully will be very happy with what you get.
All right. So then we got Green Lantern, Green Arrow #87 with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Jill Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail of $129.99. We have it at 75.
I have a question.
I'm doing it for 65. What's your question?
Do you think this Martian Manhunter ever hosted the Tonight Show?
Why you saying it's Jay Leno?
It could be Jay Leno.
Could be. Big chin. All right.
But the Martian Manhunter's always been a more stoic, so it totally fits. It's a great cover. I'm not slipping. I'm standing.
So I lowered that to 65. All right. So then we got the Gotham War battle lines with Batman Catwoman cover sketch by Kirstine Danica Lim.
This cover is beautiful, guys.
It is.
Beautiful.
She has that pencil pastel kind of look to her work. It's amazing. All right. So it's just a retail of $129.99. We have it 75. I'll do that for 65 as well.
Featuring Batman and Catwoman or Martian Manhunter if you want.
All right. So then.
Yes, TJ. Yes, he does.
What's up, TJ? All right. So then we got Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier with Bucky cover sketch by Tony Scott. It's just a retail of $129.99. We have for 75. I'll do that for 65 as well.
Cool Bucky
All right. Then we've got Venom #1 with Venom cover sketch by Tracy Medina. Suggested retail of $129.99. We have it 75. You know what? I'll do this for 60.
Really cool sketch, Tracy. And this is painted. Keep in mind, this is painted with paint. I want to look at this. Yep, it is painted with paint.
All right. So then we got Superior Spider-Man #1 with Spidey cover sketch by Will Torres.
That's great.
Suggested retail of $129.99. We had it 675. I'll do that for 65 as well.
How long do you think the web took? That's beautiful webs.
I have no idea. All right. Next up, we got Absolute Power #1 with Failsafe cover sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $149.99. I have it at 85. Let's do this one for 65 as well. What the heck?
Is Failsafe from Japan? Because it's got the Japanese flag behind him, right? Whenever Mart and Joe
All right, you got it, Alberto.
Bucky, Superior,
Put
nice.
you down.
Mystery Box, Bucky, Superior Spider-Man. Yes, TJ, we are sure that's webbing.
All right, Alberto, got you for that one. Let me see. He also claimed what?
So Mystery Box, Bucky,
Okay.
and
Okay, that's Alberto. Got you, bud.
and Superior Spider-Man by Will Torres.
All right,
Sketch.
hold on. Superior Spider-Man, Alberto. Got you, bud.
You got
All
Bucky,
right.
Bucky, right?
Yeah, I got Bucky.
Cool.
Thanks.
Awesome. So yeah, this is Failsafe, newer Batman character.
And I promise you, Alberto, I'll make sure Alex puts together a great mystery box for you, or I will personally beat him. I may beat him even if he puts an excellent mystery box for you. Just for the hell of it. All right. I don't even know where I left off. Okay, so that is gone.
Marcus, come on.
All right. So Absolute Power #1 with Failsafe cover sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $149.99. We had it 85. I'm doing that for 65 as well.
Matt, the mystery boxes are random.
All right. So
they cut it
then,
randomly.
all right. So then we got Green Lantern Corps #45, signed silver by Pete Tomasi. Suggested retail of $69.99. We have it 30. I'm gonna do that at 20.
20. That's cool. Green Lantern Corps Blackest Night series.
Oh, thanks, Paige. I appreciate that, bud. All right.
It's out of 100 though.
What?
It's out of 100.
So you do want to get? Is that it? Live during the stream? All right.
If we get 30 likes,
I'm not gonna lie to these people. They're my friends. Okay. Whether we get 30 likes, 40 likes, 100 likes, I will beat Alex for 2 likes.
hit that thumbs up right below.
All right. So then we got Amazing Spider-Man #50, signed by Terry and Rachel Dodson. It's just a retail of 80. We have it 35. I will do this for 25.
This is double sign, guys. Both Terry and Rachel. Yeah, I fixed it, Marcus, for a second.
All right.
Make sure you want to see.
Dwayne, Spidey #50. You got it, bud.
Nice pickup, Dwayne. That's a good book.
All right. So then we've got Batman #97, Joker War, signed by James Tinney in the fourth. Suggested retail of 70. We have for 35. I'll do this for 25 as well.
What does it say? It says, feeling comfy, bats.
Yeah, I can see why he doesn't like words on the cover. All right. That's good, Paige. All right. Then finally, we got Dark Avengers #7, signed by Matt Fraction.
Hey, Robert.
Suggested retail of 30. We have for 20. I'll do this for 15.
Today's special, a signed Matt Fraction. I've been to a lot of shows. I honestly cannot recall the last convention I was at where Matt Fraction was doing a signing.
All right, so we got to take our first break. When we come back, we will do the new back issues we have from Robert. We're going to do that after we come back from break. And then after we do the back issues, we're going to do the incentives. Robert, so sit tight. Are there good ones?
Oh, there's some really good ones, Robert.
There you go.
Including the 1 in 100 of Aliens Avengers. But we'll get there after the break. So stick around. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we'll be right back.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com.
Boring old Tuesday.
Kick it! Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful
I'm
comics.
very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books,
Sexy! Promo books for you.
a cute dog, weird accents,
69, bro!
a wheel of skid bark.
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri, Tuesday nights, part of the experience.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Hey, all right, we're back. All right, so let's go to these back issues, and then we'll get into Dynamite books and the incentives we have for the week. All right, so this is a nice one. Wolverine numbers 36. It is a 9.5. 9.2. Sorry, I must have typed in the wrong number.
It's okay.
All right, so
Guys, this is the first
appearance of Helverine.
Helverine, a major new character. Wolverine and Ghost Rider together. Guys, this is the new book. It's very hot. It's a brand new character in the book. It's on fire. We've got a price of $70. It is selling above $70. We have it, we brought our price down so we can give you the best prices. This book is stupid hot. Brand new Wolverine variant. It's Helverine. Don't miss out on this. We have the first appearance. This is the first print, cover A. It's selling for more than $80. Ours tonight is $70.
All right. So next up, we have Original Sin, Amazing Spider-Man number 5, 9.2. We've got this one, a second appearance of Silk. We've got this one for $10.
That's right, guys. The second appearance of Silk. Cindy Moon, who becomes Silk. This is her second appearance. In Original Sin, the spin-off series, Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 5. This was the spin-off of Original Sin, one of the small series. So not a heavily ordered book. Again, this is the second appearance of Silk.
All right. So then we have Doc Savage, number 1, 6.5. It's an old book. We've got it for $10 tonight.
Guys, issue number 1. Marvel, Doc Savage. Death 80 stories high. If you like Doc Savage, or you want to read about him, I mean, this is the first issue from the Bronze Age run. So check it out, guys.
All right. So then we got Spawn number 1. It is an 8.5. And we've got that for $15.
No jokes, no nothing. It's just an 8.5 Spawn 1. So we've got Spawn 1 for $15. If you guys if you don't have a Spawn 1 in your collection, you're missing out. And
All
Dwayne's
right,
got it.
Dwayne.
Nice pickup,
Hold
Dwayne.
on, let me get Dwayne in here. Dwayne's a pain. Gotcha, Dwayne. You got it, bud. All right. So then we have last one is Silver Surfer number 100. And we've got this one for $5.
Yep, Silver Surfer 100 from the 90s run. This has a hollow foil cover, which is impossible to see with the scan. So check it out right here in person, guys. Surfer hollow foil cover. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Again, it's hard to see on camera, of course, but the hollow foil for this one is beautiful. It is issue 100.
All right, let's do a quick Rex cap on the front end of the show. So, if you joined us late, the hashtag is EXPNCBD, all lowercase. And the giveaway tonight is Invincible Iron Man number 1. All right. Then we have the DF Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8, 1 Virgin, 1 Signed, 1 Exclusive, and 10 back issues. Retail value guaranteed of $200. We usually sell for $100.
Collectively
paid.
Yeah, we have a bunch of back issues, including the new collection. If there's something you're looking for, let us know. We can.
Yeah, if there's something you're looking for, we may be able to fit the bill.
But we're just going to throw stuff and just see what sells. I mean,
without specific kind of a request from you guys, we're just going to throw it on the wall and see if it sticks.
Just some random keep books.
All right, so we're selling the DF Mystery Box for $85. All right, so then we've got Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 87, with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mary Ellen DeCesa. Suggested retail of $130. We had it at $75. I lowered that to $65. You know what? I'll lower this again to $60. All right, then we've got the Gotham War battle lines with Batman, Catwoman cover sketch by Kirstine Danica Lim. Suggested retail of $129.99. We had it for $75. I lowered that to $65. I'll lower that to $60 as well. All right, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier with Bucky cover sketch by Tony Scott. It's just a retail of $130. We had $170. Oh no, you know what? Alberto picked it up, but since I'm lowering the $65 ones to $60, Alberto, you get this one for $60 as well. All right, so then Venom number 1 with Venom cover sketch by Tracy Medina. It's just a retail of $130. We had it at $75. I lowered that to $60. I'm gonna lower this again to $50.
That's a great price.
All right.
All sketches come with COAs, of course.
So, and Alberto, you picked up Superior Spider-Man at $65. We did have it $75. I'm going to do that for you at $62 because you should not be punished if I'm slashing prices for jumping in early. So then, so you got that at $60 as well, my friend. So then, we got Absolute Power number 1 with Failsafes cover sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $150. We had $85. I lowered that to $65. I'm gonna lower this again to $60. All right, then we got Green Lantern Corps number 45. Signed silver by Pete Tomasi. It's just a retail 70. We had 30. I lowered that to 20. Hey, Ron. So since Ron got here, Ron, do you want to see the sketch covers that are left? We're going to go back. So just for Ron, hashtag is EXP, hashtag EXP NCBD, all lowercase. So just for Ron, we're going to go through the sketch covers one more time, just real quick. The ones that are left: Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 87, with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. It's just a retail of 130. We had it at 75. I lowered that to 65. I lowered it again to 60. Then we've got the Gotham War Battle Lines with Batman Catwoman cover sketch by Kirstine Danica Lim. It's just a retail of 130. We had it at 75. I lowered that to 65. I lowered that again to 60. Then we had Venom number 1 with Venom cover sketch by Tracy Medina. It's just a retail of 130. We had 75. I lowered that to 65. Then I lowered that again to 50. Then we have Absolute Power number 1 with Failsafe cover sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of 150. We have it 85. I lowered that to 65. I lowered that again to 60. All right. So then let's see. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Batman number 97, Joker War by James Tynion IV. We suggested retail of 70. We had 35. I lowered that to 25. Then we had Dark Avengers number 7, signed by Matt Fraction, just a retail of 30. We had it 20. I lowered that again to 15. All right. So then we had our high and back issues. Wolverine number 36. It is 9.2. We've got it for 70. First appearance of Helverine. And Alex says it is trading well above 80 these days. So then we have Original Sin, Amazing Spider-Man number 5. It is 9.2. It's second appearance of Silk, and we've got it for $10. And then the Blast from the Past, we got Doc Savage number 1. This is a 6.5, a good 6.5, mind you. And we've got that for 10. And then finally, we have Silver Surfer number 100 with the hologram cover. And we've got that for 5. All right. So now comes the time where we go to new Dynamite books and incentives.
Let's do incentives first.
Sure.
We're going to do incentives first because these books are super hot, super on fire. I just can't wait for this. So we're going to start with the big book this week, which is Aliens. Ron claims the fail-safe. CC.
You got it, Ron.
Aliens versus Avengers. Look up that beautiful cover. Aliens versus Avengers. Guys, this is the 1 in 25 Tony Daniel. Beautiful cover right here. And the story is incredible. Aliens and Avengers. That alone should sell the book. But we've got the 1 in 25 Tony Daniel cover tonight for $15. Only have 4 available. If you guys haven't read this, you are missing out. This story is amazing. The last panel, the last page is really, really cool. Really cool new character / costume. That's all I'll say. But Aliens vs. Avengers, number 1, 1 in 25, Tony Daniel. The next book is incredibly, incredibly hot. This is the 1 in 100 for Aliens versus Avengers. We have it at 225. Tonight, I'm doing a slashing because I'm jealous of Rex doing all the slashing. So tonight, I'm going to offer this book for $200. This is selling between $250 above $250. This is the 1 in 100 Aliens versus Avengers. We have this tonight for $200.
What's up, Marvel fan?
It is the 1 in 100 Mark Brooks. We also have Blood Hunters. Blood Hunters, Volume 2, Number 2. It's the man, I'm sure it's a pre-sale. The book came out, and the earliest they would have gotten the book is last Friday.
Did everybody hit the thumbs up?
I can't tell. There's an update on me. JD, what do we at in terms of likes, bud?
I think on YouTube we got 21, but I don't know what we have on Facebook or anywhere else.
So yeah, usually.
So this is Blood Hunters.
I've been emailing back and forth with your wife, buddy. So we're good.
Yeah. 1 in 25, Jung Jin Yoon, and this one is $20.
Yeah, Alberto. Real quick, everybody. First, thanks for hitting the thumbs up now. And if after the show's over, you can just comment on the page after the show. It helps the algorithm as well. This Friday, we're not going to have a sales show on the EXP. We're just going to have a remembrance of John today. So no sales on Friday, just talking. I'll have a few people come on to talk about John as well. So I hope you guys can make it. All right. Later, guys.
Yeah, guys, you do not want to miss that show.
All right. Next up,
we have Department of Truth. Department of Truth from Image. This is issue number 25. Guys, this is the last issue in the series. It's the 1 in 10 Martin Simmons. We had it for $10. We also have the 1 in 25 by W. Scott Forbes, and this is $15. Finally, we do have the big one, the 1 in 50. This is by Puppeteer Lee. This book is selling above $80. So we have ours for $70. This is the 1 in 50. This is the rare 1 in 50. This is the highest ratio on the last issue of Department of Truth. Finally, Wolverine time, because we got Wolverine Volume 8, Number 1. 1 in 25, John Romita Jr. Homaging Wolverine Limited Series Number 1. We actually only have one copy available of this. We got this for $10 tonight. Wolverine 1, JRJR for $10. Only one copy available. The 1 in 50 variant for this is a Mike Zeck Hidden Gem. Really cool cover. Wolverine looking great. This is the 1 in 50. We have this for $25. Finally, we have Wolverine Volume 8, Number 1. The 1 in 100. Dwayne Crane, the 1 in 25.
Wolverine.
Romita Jr. This is the 1 in 100 Patrick Gleason. This cover is selling about $120, $125. So mine is $100 tonight. Really beautiful cover on the Gleason. Again, 1 in 100 is at $100. If anyone wants it.
All right.
And those are the new incentives. Again, Aliens vs. Avengers Number 1, 1 in 100. Mark Brooks, the really crazy cover. We have this tonight at a special for $200. This is near mint, high grade, beautiful cover on the Hot 10 list. Everyone's talking about this. We have this $50 under market price. If you guys want this book, we have one copy. We want to make sure somebody that wants this gets it and doesn't go to eBay. So get this book live before it has to go to eBay.
All right.
How about some new Dynamite books?
All right. So, let's go to new Dynamite books.
4 great titles out this week. What's the first one on the list?
Hold on. The list started with
Ghost.
Last week.
Oh, sorry. No, wait. We only do last week's books on Monday.
Since when?
I only give it to you on Monday.
It doesn't matter. I used the list you gave me before.
Oh, do you?
You give me a new one.
I don't put the pictures up. But anyway, last week's books were
last week, Red Sonja number 3.
13.
Man, you gotta really type better, dude.
Type better. I'm not handwriting this. Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, I know.
Red Sonja Volume 7, number 3, still available. Sweetie Candy Vigilante Volume 2, number 4, still available. Vampirella Dark Reflections number 4, still available. And finally, Army of Darkness Forever number 11, still available. Now, this week's books that came out today, starting with Space Ghost number 5, Francesco Mattina, Space Ghost for Zorak. An amazing, fun story. This whole first story arc has been absolutely incredible. Robert, it's priced to move. It's priced to move. So again, $4.99 for the Mattina cover A. Cover B is Jay Lee and June Chung. Jay Lee and June Chung, beautiful cover. Again, Jay Lee is killing it with the Zorak cover. $4.99 for Space Ghost 5.
JD, can you throw up the link for us, please, bud?
Cover C is a beautiful Bjorn Behrens cover. Space Ghost and his lightning, his fire lightning. It looks so cool. $4.99 for cover C. Cover D is my personal favorite, Michael Cho, doing a classic pinup movie poster, 60s movie poster style.
Cool.
Space Ghost number 5 D by Michael Cho. If anybody wants this one, it is $4.99. We also have the Virgin of the Michael Cho. The Virgin. This one is limited at $50. And we also have the Ken Hazer. Doing a TMNT number 1 homage. This is Turtles 1 homage on Space Ghost 5. Ken Hazer cover. And this one is $4.99. So, all Space Ghost 5 is $4.99 except for the Virgin at $50. If anybody wants Space Ghost 5, let us know. We'll make it happen.
So, real quick, Steve Vendetta, if you put a claim up, because I saw the fun banter you were having with Paige, Turning Monkey, did you claim something? No problem if you didn't, but I must have missed it if you did. So just remind me, or JD, if he did, if you could just pin that up for me so I can see it. All right, continue.
All right, so we've got Johnny Quest number 2. If you didn't read Johnny Quest number 1, you're missing out. It's a really fun story. Joe Casey killed it with the first issue. I can't wait to read the second issue. So Johnny Quest number 2, cover A is Chad Hardin. I want to go out on a limb and say this. We should have Space Ghost 1 available if you still need a copy. I'm almost positive we should. I don't think it's sold out. So if you guys missed out and you want a copy of Space Ghost 1, as long as it is available, I can get you a copy. So don't feel like you missed out on 1. This is number 2A, Chad Hardin.
All right, so Lyle, to be honest with you, I don't know. That's actually outside of our department. So Dynamite in and of itself has a retail sales arm and a wholesale sales arm. So, okay, no, that's fine. I did know what you meant, Steve. I didn't want to miss a claim if you had made one. So that's cool. So Lyle, I don't know those figures, but so I can really find out if you want to know. But what I do know is that with, a smaller population than we have in the U.S., sales aren't nearly as close as the U.S., but I can find out for you, man. All right, continue.
This cover, it reminds me of Charlotte's Web. This is the Jay Lee June Chung cover for Johnny Quest 2B. Really cool right there. Nice. I actually saw the original art when Nick had it. It was really cool to look at. Cover C is by Tom Rainey. Cover C is Rainey, $4.99 for this one. Yes, not 2B. But how about cover D? 2D. That's right. This was my fault.
Yeah,
no, this is my
not
fault.
On my list.
I'm not perfect.
That's for sure.
Yep. I forgot this one. This
CJ.
is 2.
It's amazing what I don't know in life.
This is 2D. This is the Richard Pace cover. This homages Frank Miller, Dark Knight Returns cover. So if anybody wants a 2D Dark Knight Returns homage, it is $4.99. Moving on, the 2F. This is the Chad Harden Virgin cover. We have this one available for $50. Finally, we have the bonus Tom Rainey cover. This is the bonus. It's the 1-in-5 ratio. But because it was a unique cover art, we're offering the ratio. So again, guys, this is a ratio.
Alberto, that's right. I remember that chipping out to you, bud.
So this is a ratio. So tonight we have this one for $6.99 cover price. Brand new series comes out with the next issue, which should be Red Sonja, Death and the Devil. Brand new series by Red Sonja, co-owner Luke Lieberman. That's right, the owner of Red Sonja, writing of Red Sonja, Luke Lieberman and Alberto Locatelli. Guys, Death and the Devil, brand new Red Sonja series right here. Cover A is Joseph Michael Linsner. Cover B is Selena. Nice Selena cover right there. Cover C is Moritat. Cover C is Moritat. Yes, nice shoulder pads, well padded, well rendered, everything. Cover D is Cosplay Rachel Holland. We also have, what's next, JD? Just keep going on me. Next is the foil. We got the foil Linsner at $9.99.
It's a foil, yeah.
The foil Virgin at $29.99. The limited Virgin is $50. So all the variants for Death and the Devil. And of course, we have the two blanks. It's a number one, so there are blanks. Got the white blank and the red blank. Each are $4.99. So if anybody wants any blanks, let me know. Finally, we've got Disney Villains, Cruella de Vil, number 5. This is the last issue in this series. Cruella de Vil, number 5. Cover A is by Sweeney Boo.
All right, go back to the Holland piece.
JD, just put the Holland up 1 second, please. There you go. There's the cosplay of Rachel Holland. Some collars, some bikini medals. Nice cover right there. $4.99 for this one. Cover C for Cruella de Vil is by Gretel Lusky. Guys, this is a $3.99. TJ, did you want a blank? Let me know. So C is Gretel Lusky. Finally, cover D. Cover D is Miriana Puglia with an Emily Besler cover. There you go. So Cruella de Vil, issue number 5, the final issue in this series is out. All 4 covers are there. And those are the Dynamite new books. There you go.
All right. Those were the Dynamite books of the week. All right. So how much time we got left? All right. I'm going to do a quick recap. If you are watching us on Rewind, we will honor any prices you see tonight, provided it is still available. All you got to do is hit submission form. Okay. If you want to request something, you can use submission form. It sends a blast email to me, Amy, a lot of staff here. All right. So, as always, we had the DF mystery box, 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 Sign, 1 exclusive, 10 back issues, $200 retail value guaranteed. We usually sell for $100. I've got it for $85 tonight. Then we've got Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 87 with Martian Manhunter cover sketch by Joe Delviato and Mariano Nicieza. It's just a retail of $130. We had it at $75. I lowered that to $65, and then I lowered it again to $60. So then we have the Gotham War Battle Lines with Batman, Catwoman cover sketch by Kirstine Danica Lim. Suggested retail of $130. We had it 75. I lowered that to 65. I lowered it again to 60. Then we've got Venom number 1, Venom cover sketch by Tracy Medina. We had 130. I lowered it to 75. We had it 75. I lowered it to 60. Lowered it again to 50. Then we got Green Lantern Corps number 45, signed in silver by Pete Tomasi. It's just a retail of $70. We had it at 30. I lowered that to 20. Then we had Batman number 97, Joker Wars, signed by James Tynion IV. It's just a retail 70. We had it at 35. I lowered that to 25. Then we had Dark Avengers number 7, signed by Matt Fraction. It's just a retail 30. We had it for 20. I lowered that to 15. And then the hot book of the night, Wolverine number 36. It's the 9.2. First appearance of Helverine. We have it at 70. You know what? I'll do 65 on that, but I promise you, it will not go any lower than that. So anybody who wants this hot book, jump on it now. Then we got Original Sin, Amazing Spider-Man number 5. It is the 9.2. Second appearance of Silk, and we've got that for 10. I'll do it for 8. Then we've got Doc Savage number 1 is the 6.5, A Blast in the Past. We've got it for 10. I'll do this for 8. Then we have Silver Surfer number 100, and we've got that for 5. All right, so this week in books, Dynamite books. All right, so we have Space Ghost number 5A by Francesco Mattina. These will all be cover price unless I say otherwise. Space Ghost 5 cover B by Jay Lee and Jun Chung. Cover C by Bjorn Berens. Cover D by Michael Cho. Then we've got the cover F, Michael Cho limited edition Virgin. We've got that for 50. Space Ghost cover N. We've got Ken Hazer TMNT homage cover, $4.99. Then we got Johnny Quest number 2 cover A for cover price of $4.99. Cover B by Jay Lee and Jun Chung. Oh my gosh. Cover C by Tom Rainey. Is there anybody behind me, J. Dave? Because I realize we are over time.
Yeah, we do have Chuck coming up here with 3T Talking Treats Trivia, and then Joe is back on tonight at 6 or 9 Eastern.
All right, sounds good. All right, so you know what? We're going to go ahead and do the drawing. All right, for the giveaway. JD, if you would. All right. And TJ, congrats, bud. All right, so real quick, on Friday, join Nick on Original Art. No sales that night, but a memorial, a remembrance, a celebration of life for John Cassaday, of course. Of course, we'll be back on Monday with our 2-hour show from 6 to 8 Eastern with John and Rock and Robbie. As always, it's great to have you guys here. It's always fun. And again, just remembering 9/11, what a tragic day that was. But thank you, everyone, for being here. We will catch you next time. Have a great week.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
That'd be really great. Thanks.